What if you spent the next 30 days without reacting to provocations, without feeling the need to explain yourself, and without chasing validation? If you commit to this, something inevitable will happen. People will no longer recognize you, not because of your physical appearance, but because of the way you carry yourself. In 30 days, you can transform into someone who refuses to argue, refuses to justify their existence, and refuses to give away their emotions for free. You will become someone who is simply unmanipulatable. This shift is deeply unsettling to others, because most people aren't necessarily weak, they are just predictable. They react immediately. They over-explain themselves. They rush to defend their position even when no one has questioned it. That precise lack of restraint is exactly why they are so easily controlled. Now, imagine the opposite. Someone who pauses before they act. Someone who can sit comfortably with tension without feeling the urge to react. Someone who observes far more than they speak. Someone who guards their attention so fiercely that they simply cannot be pulled into the chaos of others. Today, I am giving you a direct, practical, and no-nonsense blueprint to achieve this. Study, train, and maintain your silence. If you apply this for 30 days, you won't just improve, you will become unrecognizable. Most people live trapped in an invisible loop. They don't even notice it, but they are being trained every single day to react on cue. A message with a slightly sharp tone, a sarcastic comment, a look that feels off. And suddenly, they have lost their composure. As Epictetus famously observed, it is not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgment about them. In reality, this means the situation does not control you. Your desperate need to react immediately is what grants others power over you. Seneca warned that we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. You see this clearly when you replay past conversations in your head, refining arguments and trying to fix something that is already gone. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that the best revenge is to not be like the person who hurt you. There is no point in claiming you value self-control if you lose yourself the moment you are tested. Stoicism is not about being cold. It is about being difficult to destabilize. That is the goal of this plan. #1. Study. Understand the game before you try to win it. You don't study to sound intelligent. You study so that you cannot be used. Most people walk into situations without any awareness of what is actually happening. They fail to read behavior. They don't recognize patterns, and they don't see intentions. Because of this, they react like amateurs. You walk into a meeting and feel a subtle shift, a strange tone, a calculated interruption, a backhanded compliment. You might think, maybe they're just in a bad mood. Not always. Sometimes it is a test. Sometimes it is a move for dominance. If you don't understand the dynamics at play, you will react emotionally, and emotional reactions are always predictable. Studying means learning how the game works, how people use guilt to influence you, how urgency is manufactured to pressure you, and how silence is weaponized to make you uncomfortable. More importantly, it means studying yourself. What triggers you the fastest? Is it disrespect? Injustice? Being ignored? Comparison? If you don't know your triggers, you are a puppet. For the next 7 days, every time you feel the urge to react, write it down. Create a map of your triggers, and remember, what triggers you controls you. #2. Train. Self-control is a product of repetition, not a static personality trait. Many believe you are either born with it or you aren't. This is a lie. Self-control is built. You don't become disciplined because you made a one-time decision. You become disciplined because you have trained your mind and body to endure discomfort without searching for an escape. When you are physically exhausted or neglected, your brain views every minor irritation as the perfect excuse to explode. This is why training is part of the plan. You aren't training to become an athlete. You are training to build a vessel that can sustain a stable mind. A weak body, poor sleep, and constant digital stimulation create an irritable system, and an irritable system creates a reactive mind. The protocol is simple: 20 to 40 minutes of physical exercise 5 times a week, taking walks without your phone to reclaim your attention, and practicing controlled discomfort, like finishing your shower with cold water. You are teaching your nervous system to stay calm under stress. Most importantly, practice the space between stimulus and response. When you feel the impulse, pause. As Seneca taught, delay your reaction. Anger has a lifespan. If you refuse to feed it with your words, it will fade. #3. Stay silent. Those who talk too much expose their vulnerabilities. This is where most people fail because silence feels like a loss of power, especially if you are addicted to the need to be right or understood. In reality, silence is your greatest strategic advantage. In any social dynamic, the person who talks too much leaks information and becomes predictable. Manipulative people will ask questions and provoke you, not because they seek clarity, but because they are hunting for ammunition. When you stop over-explaining, you stop being a target. You start being respected. There are 3 types of silence you must master. The silence of provocation. Someone throws an emotional hook to get a rise out of you. You don't take the bait. A simple "I see" or "that's interesting" is enough. They expected resistance. You gave them nothing. The silence of mystery. Do not announce your plans. Execute them. Most people crave validation for their goals, which is why they announce them and then fail. Move in silence, and let your results be your announcement. The silence of limits. You do not negotiate your boundaries, you enforce them. If someone is disrespectful, you don't explain why they shouldn't be. You simply remove your presence. The 30-day transformation. To become truly unrecognizable, you must move beyond theory into practice. Here are 8 attitudes to adopt. 1. Stop responding immediately. Fast responses are not strength, they are emotional relief. Wait 30 minutes for messages and 24 hours for conflicts. 2. Replace justification with presence. You do not owe anyone a detailed explanation for your choices. "I couldn't make it" is a complete sentence. 3. Avoid public confrontations. If someone challenges you in front of others, do not take the bait. Say, "Let's talk about this later," and stay calm. 4. Be economical with words. Every extra word you speak is a potential weakness. Speak only when necessary and be precise. 5. Train under pressure. When you feel the surge of an interruption, pause for 2 seconds, look calmly, and continue at your own pace. 6. Distance yourself without explanation. If someone only keeps you around to feed their ego, reduce your presence. They will adapt, or they will fade away. 7. Do the basics well. Consistency in your sleep, diet, and learning builds the self-respect that keeps you from begging for respect from others. 8. Stop announcing, start showing. The world does not need to hear that you are changing, it needs to feel it. You are an archer. Every time you react impulsively, you are releasing your arrow without aiming, wasting your energy and losing your direction. The Stoic does the opposite. They observe, they choose, they wait, and when they act, they hit their mark.